Hey y'all, we are back. We are so back. I took about 2 weeks off in July just because everyone's been on vacation, so I figured what the hell, I'll do the same. But we are throwing our health out the window today because we are making armadillo eggs. Now, I think they're a Texas thing. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but basically what it is a hollowed out jalapeno stuffed with cream cheese, then wrapped in sausage, wrapped in bacon, then seasoned, and then we're gonna smoke them. So it's supposed to be an appetizer, but honestly, you could eat it as a meal. Super simple. I have never met anyone that doesn't love these. So we have family friends in town. I figured, what the hell? It's a great time to make them. So let's just jump right into it. All right, super simple ingredients. I obviously have some jalapenos right here that I already hollowed out. I just took the seeds out. I just used the back end of a spoon to do that. It's the easiest way I know to do it. You don't have to have any kind of fancy equipment, whatever. Then we've got some bacon. You guys know I love spice, so I normally get the jalapeno bacon. So good. It's not overly spicy. I just couldn't find it, so I'm rocking with just regular bacon here, and then some spicy Jimmy Dean sausage, and then some jalapeno cream cheese. Again, if you don't like spice, just do regular cream cheese, but I just feel like this kind of elevates it a little bit. And I actually take it a step further and season the cream cheese with this. It is an all-purpose rub. It's called The Gospel. It's by the Meat Church Company. I know for a fact you can get this at H-E-B. I'm not sure if Kroger carries it. You don't have to use this exact one, though I really recommend it because it's like smoky sweet. But honestly, you could probably just go to ChatGPT and be like, what's a similar seasoning to the Meat Church Gospel seasoning? And I'm sure it'll give you something. So, the Hellions had to come in for more alcohol. So, slight interruption. But this seasoning is also the seasoning that we're going to use to season these just in total when it's all said and done, when they're wrapped, and the last layer is that bacon. So, let's just start assembling them. I'm going to show you guys one because as easy as these are, they're time consuming. So if you're making them for a party, maybe assign some jobs to have some help, just because it takes a little time, but super simple. So let's just jump right into it. So first things first, this is just that tub of cream cheese that I said we're gonna season. You can skip this step. I just think it elevates it a little bit. I probably did a tablespoon of the seasoning. You don't need a whole lot, just a little bit. And we might not even use all this cream cheese, but honestly, you can just dip wheat thins in it and it's that good to eat plain. Like I said, our health is not a concern today, so do whatever you want with the remains. All right, the easiest way I know how to stuff these is just use the back of a spoon and throw the cream cheese in there, kind of like how we took the seeds out, more or less. Now, also, if you don't have a smoker, you can absolutely still make these. Just put them in the oven. And there's this liquid smoke stuff you can buy at the store, and it kind of replicates the taste of a smoker. I mean, hence the name. One of my good friends from Indiana, I made these for her, and she loved them so much but doesn't have a smoker, and that's what she did, and they turned out pretty freaking good. So that's an option as well. As far as wrapping these with sausage, no real rhyme or reason to it. I just like to create a patty, kind of like what I'm doing. And that helps to just throw it on there like that, I guess. These really look quite crazy and really gross when you're assembling them, but they are, oh my God, they're like some of the most, probably the best party appetizer I know to make, honestly. Now these, just cover them with enough sausage just until they're wrapped. You don't want like a super, super thick layer of sausage, because again, we are smoking these, so it's gonna take some time to cook the bacon, the sausage, and the jalapeno in there. So just a little egg like that. I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap them all in sausage, and then we'll wrap them in bacon, because the bacon part, for whatever reason, always stumps me a little bit, because they're always different. So you might have to cut the bacon into smaller slices. For reference, that was 5 jalapenos. I know size varies with jalapenos, but that was a whole sleeve of sausage that I used to wrap 5 of those, and I only have this much left. So I have 2 rolls of sausage. Not sure that I'm gonna make any more than this, but always buy 2 packs, at least have 2 packs on hand. I mean, you can freeze it if you end up not using it. Now with the bacon, hear me out, just wait to see kind of what I do. I cut, I would say like a quarter of the slice off because I'll show you what I want to do with it. So we're going to take 1 full slice of bacon and just kind of start at the top here and then wrap it all the way down like a cone. So with those other slices that I just cut like this, oops, that's 2. We don't need 2. I kind of use this to put on top here. Shoot, dang, I did that backwards. Okay, hold up. Same concept, just a second. All right, take that quarter slice that we had, put that on top first to kind of cover the end there. Then start wrapping it in a cone like this. If it's not completely wrapped in bacon, that's fine. Like you can see right here, a little bit of sausage is peeping out. Sorry, these are slippery. This is not the prettiest. But here, just like that. So the butt is kind of exposed there, but that little piece that we put on top just helps to secure the top. And that's all we're gonna do for all of these. All right, perfect. See, all done. And we have a literal shit ton of bacon left. I got the mega pack and I actually got 2 packs of bacon. Why? I don't know. Like I said, it's been a hot minute since I made these, so it is what it is. All we have left to do now is just season these, and do not be shy with the seasoning. You want like a crap ton of seasoning. When I'm done, I normally let these sit for like at least 30 minutes just for the seasoning to adhere. But if you want to prep these for a party and make them the night before, that's fine. But when you put them in a container, like to store them in the fridge, just make sure it's airtight. I did that one time and the bacon dried out. And they cooked all right, but I mean, I could tell the difference. It was just kind of like crusty. It was weird. You know, since I had that little blob of sausage left, I'm just going to roll it into kind of like a hot dog and then wrap it in bacon and season it. So if you have someone that doesn't like jalapenos, like I do this for my brother because I was making these, and these take time, like I said. So I would make these and he would have like 3 of them and just completely destroy it, take the jalapeno out, which I think is the best part, and would just pick off the bacon and the sausage. So I was like, dude, what the hell? So I just make these little things for him and just season it. So again, that also saves time and uses up some ingredients. Okay, I forgot how long I actually smoked these for, but it is at 275 for about 90 minutes, or at least until like the meat probe says that the meat's done, cooked to the right temperature. So if you're doing it in the oven, you can probably cook them at 300 if you just want to speed up the process a little bit. Same diff, but I've never done it in the oven actually. Probably should ask my friend how she did hers, but easy peasy. I'll put those on the smoker in like a half hour, but in the meantime, cheers. Y'all, they are done. I want to be bold and say that they're stunning because I know how good they're going to taste, though they don't really look the prettiest. But what I'm going to do is just plate them the prettiest way that I know how. And if you have any herbs, like these are just fresh chives that I just happen to have in the fridge. If you just decorate a little bit with any kind of herb, chives is what I'd prefer. But if you had like parsley, or cilantro, because cilantro and jalapenos, they work. It's like a beautiful pairing, but so good. These are, like I said, so hot. These have to sit for like 15 to 20 minutes. Even when you cut into them, they'll still be steaming, but they're so freaking good. If you do these in the oven, I'd recommend baking them until they're cooked through. Just use like a thermometer, like a meat thermometer. But I would also then recommend broiling them. Broil at 550 degrees just for maybe a minute on each side. Maybe rotate them and toss them just to get the bacon crispy. Unless you're weird and you like your bacon soggy. I just think that's gross. But crispy bacon is the way to go. These were on the smoker for a little over 90 minutes, but we're gonna plate and then we're gonna take them outside. You could be fancy and chop these, but I've had a few John Dailies, so I'm just gonna use scissors and cut the chives just for a little decor, just to kind of sprinkle some color on the plate. This literally has no impact on flavor. It really doesn't. Like, it doesn't stick or anything as far as the chives. It just looks pretty. So, first time I'm doing this, but just looks a little prettier. So, do what you want to do, but those look gorgeous. All right, I have to go take a picture of these and get another drink, but I know they're going to be so fantastic. This is that little sausage log roll, whatever you want to call it, wrapped in bacon. Don't know who's going to eat that because my brother's not here. But I hope you guys enjoy them, but I will see you guys next week when we're making something healthy again. Flavorful, delicious, simple, but healthy. But like I said, I'm never going to give up my Miller Lite. I'm never going to give up my Doritos. I don't expect you guys to do the same. Gotta live a little. These are the most fabulous, indulgent worthy treat. So, hope you guys enjoy them. But again, I will see you guys next week.